subscribe and follow the channel, everybody. Boom! Get some booms in the shot, everybody! Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, that would be very kind. Get in the hole! Boom! Don't forget to subscribe and follow the channel, everybody. Boom! Get some booms in the shot, everybody. Boom! Get some booms in the shot, everybody. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. sure to hit that thumbs up button. That would be very kind.
Here we go. Hello everyone, and good evening. Monday evening. I'm gonna try to play a little Pebble Beach. Just some casual stuff. To not really get more looks. I feel confident, but I kind of enjoy the holes. And obviously there's Guy Day tomorrow. I hope they have sorted the bug out, that is when it comes to the replays. Otherwise it's gonna be a little bit boring for those that do enjoy video replays during tomorrow. Hey Zappa, hey bud, AM, welcome as well. How are you doing today, Zappa? Did you do well in the tournament? Hey Colin, I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? I told me I had to leave your stream early yesterday because the baby woke up for the... You're excused, Andy. It wasn't really much to see. It wasn't really anything super duper. Well done, Zappa. I'm so used to see your cards. That's why I was asking. Sorry if it wasn't. Just curious always to see how it goes for people. Really, Keith, thank you for good luck. Risky, thank you for good luck. Oh no, not that. That's so frustrating, honestly. All right, guys. I mean, this. If always have chat window. So I mean, I'm not looking to do something special more than to just chat a little bit with you guys, just hanging about, and then just play a little Pebble Beach. Oh, nice! Are you on your way home, Espen? You and Gitte? Alice, thank you, good luck. I'm ready for the beach. Got my thumb and everything. Kill. I don't want to picture that. Terrible. Oh, no, I did not. I had Ankit in both of my brackets. Colin only played 2 accounts. So that was... I did not put up any fight, but, you know, even if I would have, that wouldn't... Nah. I'm gonna do a little practice, Vivek, yeah. On some selected holes, if anyone has something that they would really like to see, then just let me know. I've been playing every single hole here, so it's not that the holes are completely unfamiliar for me, but it's you know, it's always kind of like interesting to kind of look for different spots and whatnot. To see like how the course kind of react. Is there any spot that you may like neglect or like? So I like to look around a little bit and just see. I mean, it's like here, this rough bump, I kind of not really fancying the way the ball. Oh, no, it's been. I definitely think there is merit for an NMT here, I'm not gonna lie. I do think so. We obviously, this type of wind line is probably the worst. Nothing special, Josh. Just hanging in here. I was gonna play anyway, so I just put on the stream a little bit. I mean, it was a good attempt for an NMT. Let me try that again, just a little bit more side speed. I just concentrate on loving this new 18-hole challenge. Yeah, I do. I really do. I definitely enjoy the content creating aspect of things. I really do. Did he use 4 backspin just? No? I mean, I wish I had that skill level, Josh, you know, I could somewhat just predict and just go, you know. That's gonna be close, no. Whoa. Did I play? No, I played left spin, obviously. Dude. We're getting different wind angles the 2 rounds. Yes, we do. We do. So it's 18 wins tomorrow. And then we have... Oh. There is something with the touch here. When you be a little bit aware of that. Like when you're pulling the ball back. Like here, it's not reacting sometimes directly. How are you doing today, Josh? Did you hold for gold, by the way, with a 39? Hole 7 is an iconic par 4. I played this course 12 years ago. Cost $500 for one of them. My god, absolute shit. That's so much money though. But hole 7, Colin, at least on the here, hole 7 is a par 3. 5 is a par 3, 7 is a par 3, 6 is a par 4. I think so. Yeah. Let's just go in on that 5 again. I am a little sucker for the NMT. How many par 5s are there? 4. 4 par 5s, 4 par 3s, and 10 par 4s, where most of the par 4s are just blasted down. So it's the par 3s are most definitely going to be the tricky parts. So like that, let's try. Oh yeah, I think so, Josh. I think so. I mean, that's a pretty good attempt. What did I do? I did 1 right spin. Keep on kind of forgetting what I'm actually so like sometimes when I'm just playing, just obviously a little hit. You do more backspin though. Oh, my memory is like a goldfish. Max backspin on 1 left, no. Hey Travis, I agree. Par 3s are most definitely I really like to sit and enjoy. No, I had more backspin. Oh well, I mean, definitely something that can be worked on. Wish they would do an all par 5 tournament. Why is that, John? Is it because you enjoy par 5s, like, to play them, or just because it's going to be more difficult and people are going to have to waste better balls, or? No, not laggy at all for me, Danky. I would say. The only problem I have, though, which I don't know if that's going to be sorted until tomorrow, because if it's not sorted, then it's going to be problematic, because when it comes to recordings. Like if we're looking here, you remember now I had a right to left tailwind of T. Oh, 6 back more right. Thanks guys. Thanks Vivi. You see the wind angle now. See I'm having a direct headwind. So the replays are screwed. Meaning like you will see like the spins and stuff are correct. And when I'm pulling my rings, it's correct. But the problem is like you can see here like the wind angle and also the outcome of the shot is just becomes terrible, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But Colin, like $500 plus 100, that's a lot of money though. I mean, look at this outcome, you see. That's not really reflect what happened. So that's going to obviously mean that like the replays are going to be absolutely useless. Hopefully they are going to kind of sort that out. I don't think they will though, but maybe it is different once the tournament starts. I don't know. But Andy, welcome. Thank you so much for the kind words on Patreon. I did see that earlier. Let's just yeah, so that's a problem you have with the replays. So I'm kind of like, you know, just preparing a little bit for that, because if that is the case tomorrow, then you know the replays will not be. You're gonna have to just go without the replay. Like you can, once again, you can get every type of info. But yeah, the problem with the screen recording is like not everyone has the possibility to do it at the same time that they are playing. Like for an example, Brandon does the most amazing breakdown videos when it comes to, and that's not going to be possible if you can't use the replays. It's just going to be a complete shit show really about that, and people enjoy the videos because they have voiceovers, they do have information when it comes to that. And sure, you can always talk through the videos and just talk about the shot itself, but not really sure if it's any use for people. Yeah, but you know, Espen can record a live level, like I just said, like when you're playing, it's not the easiest to do live commentating as you are playing. I mean, you could do that, Travis, then possibly. That's one way. Actually, that's actually to do if you do have. Yeah, that's actually one way. And that's probably the way, if anything. But I mean, if that's gonna add a bunch of extra time for people, I'm not gonna force people to do the recordings. That's but definitely something that I will see. We'll see tomorrow, but it's terrible crap. I mean, I would be able to do what you said, Travis, because I do have a recording software on my computer. But then I don't really know how I can add a voiceover over that afterwards. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, it's not. If you're gonna have to add a bunch of extra time, it's not gonna do that. Oh really? So you have to screen record? Well, that sounds weird. Does anyone know what time this final round weekend round will finish? Will points from this Pebble Beach tournament count towards this current season, or will they go towards next season? Next season. So the tournament will end like a normal tournament ends, which is like a 8:45 my time during a Monday. And Playdemic has confirmed that that the points for this tournament will count into next. I mean, Johan, you should be pretty good at this. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it. Thank you. is an interesting part. Like, I think this is a very interesting. I'm gonna see if, like, in this kind of case, like a rocket, possibly backspin, would be like, this is obviously the one we are doing for the. I mean, maybe possibly like a rough bump in this type of wind or something. Let's try that. It's just I don't really. I mean, here I fancy this spot a little bit maybe, but just a little hard to. Okay, so I'm just doing that. I'm gonna do a little bit of OP. I missed by quite a bit. I think if I'm gonna play into, I mean, you could possibly like do something with a max line or a min line or something like that. This one is definitely gonna be interesting. I'm not ruling out like a guardian. No, sorry, So now just trying for the sake of it. Let's do there. A little bit of OP. We should be closer though with this. No, we are not. We are missing the missing the rock medal. But that's good. I can actually give myself another try. It's like whenever you do start trying to dial in a shot on a new hole, for example, it always looks absolutely awful at the beginning. But then you kind of like, then you slowly get to the point. Okay, so if we're doing white and yellow from that perspective, then white and yellow, and we are setting it up like there, right? Sounds good, I think. And we're doing like 6, and then should be clipping off this time. I mean, that's not a bad attempt. A little bit too hot, maybe. Nah. I'm gonna go in and see what, like, backspin with the rocket or something like that, what special ball's gonna look like. Let's have a look at that. How many of you in here are gonna play this tournament that comes here tomorrow? It's quite. I think, like, my thinking is that there will be a lot of people playing tomorrow, and then possibly maybe a little bit on the Wednesday, because you can still play. But oh, maybe this is not. Not really any. Maybe we could do like something like that. You know, that would be cool. Like a pixel play. I think I'm gonna leave that to him. Actually, I mean, if we're doing something like this, I think this could be an interesting way of going about it. Looks like not super duper spot, really. I don't know, this one is gonna be tricky. What in the world is that T-spot? What do you mean? Like, I don't know if any, for those of you that haven't been in here practicing, look at this here now. We can, if we're moving our camera, you can see all the holes of the Pebble Beach here. So they are basically built whole 18 hole map all together, which is I must say, it's pretty sweet. Now I don't really know where I am, but it doesn't really matter. Where am I? Okay, I'm like there. I'm gonna go here. I thought, not here. No, I mean, I'm gonna get fixed that soon. No worries. No worries at all. Have you experienced any lagging drain on your iPad? No, not at all, Espen, actually. Thankfully. I mean, NMT, possibly. Not really, really a super spot. I mean, you kind of have to go high up. Anything like there. Do you have it this rough? Oh yeah, right. What do I have? Ugh. Thought I have the cat or something like that. It's just going. I'm gonna try the sand bomb. I'm gonna try this. It's gonna go this. It's like you could obviously play here, but look at the flickering with this ball guy. I don't like that. I mean, let me just put it there, and then we can add spins and see how it feels after that. It's still like, you see, like, it's not a good spot. That's why it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, here you can't really go either. So you kind of have to. You could kind of go here. Like, this is not a bad spot, I don't think. I'm not saying that we're gonna go with all that topspin, but I think, like, based on how it looked when you wiggle back and forth, it's not that bad. But problem is, like, a little bit too far left, it's gonna be clipped, but then you're still gonna roll out. So I guess people could accept that. Wonder if I'm playing to this green here, I'm going to try. Wonder if this is out of bounds, or I'm gonna actually play from the green. We need to try. No, it is out of bounds. Okay, shit. That would have been so fun. Really, it would have been so fun. Hey, buddy. It's going okay, thank you. Going okay? You sure? Can't complain. Right, so let's do that again then. Would be nice finding Max or. So what do we think? Like 6-3, 6-4, a little bit of OP. Is there any suggestion of a specific hole? Oh no, it's in. Hit the ball. Okay, I mean, you know, I'm just gonna be like that. You know, if you come with a dick comment, you're gonna get timeout. What do you think of the new course? I think it's great, Joseph. Like the par fours, I would say is generally simple, and then when it comes to the par. What did I actually play there? The par 3. I kind of play like min -10. The par 3s is gonna be a little bit more difficult. Some of the par 5s as well, but par 4s can be good. Is there a lot of people been experience lagging in this course? Let's see. I mean, we're not gonna adjust much. I'm gonna do like 6-5-ish. Okay, so that was too much. Like in much more like such an. Oh yeah, definitely, Joseph. There are for sure chances for that. Okay. Maybe. Oh. No. Less. I mean, possibly, but it's like you have to just do. We'll see what wins we have, but like if we do get a lot of, what should I play? Like I don't really need. I'm play like a 5 race. How are you doing today, my friend? Thank you for the guidance. Always great to watch you play. Cheers, Scott. Thank you. I'm good. Always a little bit tired on the Monday, but mainly as kind of relaxed a little bit. Which is nice. I'm not gonna be on here for that long. Just chilling a little bit. I'm gonna probably put on a movie later. Just enjoy a calm evening. Unfortunately, the weather here is pretty bad today. Okay, so 10-2. Shall we just gamble and adjust like 5-2? Let's see. Hi Simon, thank you so much for the good luck. Alright, so 10-2 is actually pretty good. Just need the ball guideline a little bit more, maybe a little bit more adjust. Alright, I mean, this spot feels pretty promising, I must say. Like again, that could obviously change completely when we see the wins tomorrow. What win is gonna be? It's actually gonna be this win. No, yes. Looks like it's gonna be very similar to this. Maybe I should delete the stream so my enemies can't get adjustment. Enemies. When the tournament ball packs come out, do you buy every single one when they came? No, way less than that. Some like lately now, I haven't been buying anything at all, or very little. We can see, like I can show you. If you look here on the ball album, you can see here, like for an example, I didn't buy the match point ball. Maybe I should have, in hindsight. No, wait, now maybe I should have. I don't know. I didn't buy the arcade ball. I didn't buy this ball either, and not on. I bought it on some accounts. I think I just missed here. I don't know. I'm getting it from the Prism anyway. Independence ball didn't buy either. And then you see, I mean, I didn't buy this one, just getting it from Prism. So I have not been investing much in ball. I've been much more selective because I do have a lot of balls already. I mean, it was, I mean, not competitors either. I mean, we're in the same business, but we're not really competing. It was just a joke. So, like, I'm not investing much, but I did in the past. Like, some of the balls I do go heavy on, because I do see value with it. It's like you see here with the, I don't know why I have like a million of this ball, for example. But if we do have here, you see like I went pretty heavy on this ball, for an example, and some of the balls. So, I do invest when I do see there is a lot of value when it comes to when there's a lot of value coming to the ball that I can feel I can use it in practice and such. Especially when it comes to practice, it is important. So like for this one, I think it, like this ball here, if I wouldn't have had 388 of this one, I would have probably bought all the packs of this ball, because this is probably one of the best balls we've had in years. And I guess on the new ball that comes out this tournament, wouldn't doubt a P10 as PD loves their P10. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Alright, so all 6 then. Let's go in and play that par 5. Any sort of suggestions of... Go on to clean my glasses. I don't know. No, I don't think you guys can see. Any suggestions of a hole to play after this? I mean, if you want, we can go into the back 9, or we can maybe look into one of the par 4s that is very send it friendly. Hey Franco, how you doing, bro? Hey Heather. Oh, headwind. Boo, boring. Back 9. What hole, Risky, would you like? To have the sound on if Amelia calls. Yeah, like I can imagine, Franco, like you guys that have been. Have you played here? I don't remember. I know we spoke about it. I don't know if you have played here, but especially if you have played here, I could definitely imagine, like for you, Colin, if you're still in here too. Just I can definitely imagine it being very much for me. I've never played Pebble Beach. I don't think I've even seen a course, or in a hole, on the Pebble Beach on the television either. So yeah. Hey Tommy, so hole 12 is 89 yards from middle tee. How is it from back tees? 89 yards is from the front tee, if I'm not mistaken. We can have a look at hole 12, Ethan. Absolutely, we can start there, and then go through that par 3 and the other par 3, and possibly do, you know, something else maybe. Like, my fear, frankly, is like if I would be playing a course like this, I would not make it round. I would probably not enjoy it because I'm just some absolute dog shit. So it's like I would probably just be all over the place. But you that are so good at real golf, and obviously probably others in here as well. I can imagine you guys. Yeah, I mean, Ethan, it is a short one. Don't get me wrong. It might actually is 89 from second tee. I don't know, but I'm actually a little bit curious about this spot here. No, again, the rough seem to be very like. I'm just gonna wedge myself for. Very much not firm, flat, or. Oh, Frank would oh, I would love to. I mean, I would say that I would have loved that. I mean, if you get here or over there, I mean, you know, I can be your caddy. I enjoy that. At least I get some exercise. Hey, Jenny, how you doing, bud? Yeah, the rough is very, like, look at here. It's like very, it's not really. It's a little bit like it's kind of not firm to me. Like I think obviously like if you go up maybe up here, I don't know if you can, like a lot of side spin stuff like that. Oh, this spot actually looked. I mean, it's not gonna work in headwind, but that looked actually. See, it's a little sticky there. Let's see the sound. Let's see if we can't stick down with the top spin. I mean, I kind of enjoyed this spot here as well from the sound. It's okay. Right. Hopefully our guy here is not... Hey, Alex! Oh god, he hold out. Shite. Didn't even think about that. Alright, let's go over on the back nine. Part 5's so boring anyway, so... okay, let's go in hole 12 here. Hole 12. Yeah, that would be awesome, Franco. I mean, Joachim at least can hit the ball. It might not be... Yeah. Might not be as when he played a lot, but I guess that's how it is. But just enjoyable to go around. We're gonna get Paul here then, for sure. Okay, so I mean, this is very interesting. Let's see. So let's see spot from the sand first and foremost. Depends on what you want. I mean, this is not a bad one. Isn't really any. Let's just go for a flat rough bump and see. I think I would prefer the rough bump just by, like, as it feels very much straightforward. Oh, maybe it was that. Oh, that felt... I don't know if you guys can see that, but to me that feels a little sticky-ish. Feels sticky-ish. Yeah, I know, Tom, bro. We'll see tomorrow, I guess, what we... I mean, for us, for you guys and for us, when at least we have the replay so we can take pictures and stuff from it, but I mean, people are going to not be satisfied with the replays not displaying, and you know, that's people are not going to enjoy that. Let's see, what can display then? I mean, it's gonna... Let's do 6. Let's do 7. I feel that's too much, but let's see. No, looks... Wait. Alright, so I need to aim higher up, but direction-wise looked okay, actually. That's not good, Tommy. Like, is it in the shootouts then that you getting screwed? Alright, so now we're just gonna do this little... I don't know if I'm finding... I mean, I felt it was maybe a little bit more here, but... I'm gonna do this little trick, like... Very easy to do if, like, you're landing too far back. Just move the aim up. Let's do 6-8 then. 1 to 1 minus 2. Still a little bit further down, but definitely too much adjust. I'm a little bit higher up. Alright, interesting. I'm gonna go one go on going with some backspin boost. I always like to go with backspin boost. Just look, I'm not gonna waste the ball, but just have a little look-see on spots. Sometimes, you know, there has been some holes where it's like, oh, you can't get shit to drop. Like, you can't get shit to drop, and then you just pull out a backspin boost ball. Then you find like this magical spot. So I've started to always been doing that. Just have a little, you know, have a little look around with it. Yeah, Franco, I definitely, I've been enjoying it. I mean, as I said to you, I was spending a lot of time this weekend playing these holes. I think a combination of it's nice with it's a new course, but also a combination like with the fact that a new course in so long, that was like, I would say very excited about that. Nothing like that. Let's sniper from. The spot doesn't really look that bad if it's a crosswind, but a tailwind that's not gonna be. I mean, you can obviously do a bounce over here as well if you like. You're just gonna play like the reason why like a bounce over isn't really. I mean, it's a pretty decent spot there. But the reason why I'm not fancying a bounce over like this, you can see how high the second bounce is. I think you could see how high the second bounce is. Then obviously it's going to be affected a lot by the wind. That's why when it comes to a tournament perspective, it's like you then rather go with like a rough bump or a sand bump that kind of minimizes the effect of the first bounce. All right, let's actually we're still in here. Let's go do this quickly. I'm just gonna set it up here. Okay, so 10-2, I just too much before 8-2. That's good. I'm doing 7-4. Alright, so that lands better, but still way over adjusted if we're using left spin. Like in a scenario like this, what we can do is like we can go straight at it and we're skipping that spot, for an example. We can, it's gonna be closer, probably not gonna be in, but like for an example, if I would be going like this way, which is could be, so now I'm not using any left spin whatsoever, so now it's just straight at it. So now even if I would be adjusting the same amount, like I'm gonna just that's gonna be this 6-9. Let's do the same adjust that I did before. So in terms of 1-to-1 perspective, 6-9. And it's not gonna miss as much. It's still gonna miss left, but it's not gonna miss as much. You see, we're much closer, but that's because like we had a lot of left spin before. So probably like the inner ring, and then just reducing it just a lot. Is there no rough bump there just right of the sun with left spin? We can have a look at that. There's definitely a rough bump. I just feel like if we're going with a rough bump, if it's not like a massive sticky spot on the right side of the rough, I'd rather just go bang on. I just feel like going with that, to me at least, I feel like that's my first choice if I would be doing it though, but we'll see. Mostly cheated, I've also been struggling with wind. I feel like I've been the one with the worst clubs. I've been rotating clubs. Oh, don't do that. Don't go into that trap, Tommy, to think that it's the clubs that is the oh gosh, that is the reason that you're losing. Because I can say to 100% certainty, being a winning player, meaning win more than 50% of the games in tour play, has zero to do with the clubs. I mean, when I say that, I don't mean like you having just beginner clubs, but like even if someone has an apocalypse level 8 and you have an apocalypse level 4, even if that would be the case on every single game, you will still have no issues get to the point of winning more than 50% of games. So it's all about, when it comes to tour play, it's all about first and foremost not make mistakes. Oh, you see, Josh has played this one before. Josh, is this the secret cat Inco guide you're playing with now? Hey? I mean, maybe here then thinners, possibly. Up here feels maybe do more. I mean, I'm pretty impressed that you got freaking close first look. I'm not really in love with these thinners. Possibly like if a little bit further back or something, but I... There. So just to finish that whilst I'm timing out here. So shootout or tour play is all about not making mistakes. And then to get to shootout, sure, you will lose some games outright because your opponents maybe outdrive you in one game. Sometimes they maybe have a lucky draw, but that is very rare that happens. So in the end, the absolute vast majority of the games are going to shootout. And that's where you need to spend your time. And I mean, there are lots of free information out there. We have goldclashtommy.com with lots of free information. If you're looking for premium stuff when it comes to Port 3, all due respect to free guides, but if looking for, you know, looking for some premium stuff when it comes to Port 3s, we have the shootout guides on Patreon that will give you an idea on how to play the holes, like detailed information. But no matter what though, it's all about what you do in the shootouts. And regardless what clubs you have, you are able to... You will be able to win more than 50% of the games. Thought it's good. I'm enjoying it. Alright, getting closer. Okay, so I play 6.9 10.2. Oh, what that is? 6.9 10.2, but it would obviously be 10.2. We can actually go... I mean, it's that's 6.9 for 10.2. Probably gonna need like there 6.7 minus 15 min minus 15 ish. All right, let's move on to another hole. We go to the last part 3 here. I mean, I would probably be more inclined, Ethan, to actually go for a rough bump still, but using a lesser powered ball. I feel like it able to play with precision to somewhat not secure a perfect. We can never do that, but but I think that's probably my first choice of play. Not saying that backspin boost is bad, not at all. Like, not at all. Thought, have you played anything? Ace, all is good, thank you. How are you doing? Default FN, what's up? What's up? And for those that may not be familiar with, you know, dialing in content, obviously there are some people in here that are familiar with that, but this is basically what we do. Like on new holes, it's trial and error all the way from start. And it looks shit. You saw how my first rock bump were. Like I missed by mile, then I missed a little bit less, and then eventually then I missed not as much. You see, like it feels like all the rough of a lot of rough spots are very much glitchy. I mean, here I do have a shot for this type of wind. I will just be here. I'm actually gonna look expert boost and see. I mean, this could honestly be a bit interesting. I think you are gonna dig into this, Franco. I mean, I don't know if there is something here, but maybe it's a little bit too much. I don't know. That looked interesting, I would say. Hey, Alberto. But we're gonna, I mean, we're just gonna do what I did the other day and see if that actually works, or was just lucky. Let's do there. I hit it off. No, I mean that's not bad. That's not bad. Just try that. This seems like, I mean, but it also feels like very aggressive. But what? Because I can't. You see, I can't even go up to my driver here. See, stuck with the sniper, even if I change ball. Okay, let's do like that. See. See if I can just get in and see. It's gonna be glitches. New course, you know. Alright, I still can't. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go in again. Waiting for the other tablet. I don't know. I don't think you guys saw that, but I couldn't go up from my. It just locked me with a sniper for some reason. It's always like when they do release new courses, I always have this fear that it's gonna be a lot of bugs, and especially with the replay bug, it's just stupid. Yeah. I'm still getting that. Let's see if I can't. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. This one is going to be a little bit tricky, I think. But I mean, there are rough, there are sand. Just like if you're gonna attack the pin, I don't know how good this rough is. You're gonna have to use like a lot of backspin, and then you can't really see the ball guideline. It's not good. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Hey Tommy, how do you know what percentage of Elevate apply to a rough one you have played? Trial and error. I play the hole as many times I think, then I match where I have my first bounce, like for where compared to where I aim, and then I make a call from that. Fortunately, all elevations out there are based on trial and error, and so yeah, that's why I'm trying to play the new holes as many times as possible, and then I do upload all the information on our website, golfclashtommy.com, and for those that you want to have a go, because I don't want people to waste balls and practice tokens and just be completely off. But Sand bump out of the crate? No, not at all. It's just never really my first go option if it's not a sand bump that I historically have been doing well on. Like for now, for an example, it's like I don't know how good this rough is, or the sand is, for an example. So it's like, but it could definitely be a viable option. It's just a glitchy ball guideline always, so you kind of have to just start pouring balls and then hope for the best, really. So that's one way you can go about it on this hole, if you would like. Any takers of another hole here on the back nine? Should we maybe try? One short par four maybe? This one. We can try this one. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for kind words. Yeah, so just to be clear about that, there are initial elevations, there are hole guides up from the 30, there are general text guides out, why don't I match? Am I in the right division here? There's a lot of content. Nice, Josh. Thank you. There's a lot of content out there already, so make sure to check it out. Go to clashtommy.com. I mean, oh god, and they give us headwind. Let's just
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and ad-free videos on the YouTube Kids app. Try 1 month free of charge.
I don't know here if we're gonna. I'm just gonna push up the max Yoshi here and just blast it down and see how far we can get. Oh, that definitely didn't need that, but you see how short this is. This was with a direct headwind and a luminary, and we're actually going too long. Now I did push up the max, but definitely didn't need that. I could have started further back. Are there any benefits to having the visual effects on? Not really, I would say. For me, like the reason I have them on, it's because I feel I hit more perfects with it on. But that's obviously just in my head. Josh, you're gonna go too far. Let's do this one again. Let's see if we can't get a proper win, so we can, because I would like to just trickle down the green because it feels like it funnels down towards the pin. Yeah, so I have it on because I feel I hit more perfects with it on for some reason. I know that's just in my head, but yeah. Then there are oh god, I'm so terrible from the rough. It's amazing. What about to say? Then I do take it off when I do play wedge shots because the wedge shots are often so small rings, and the grass is a little bit too disturbing. Oh god, why do they give us direct headwind? Boo. Boo. Will you play with me? I would love to play against everyone. Unfortunately, that's not gonna be possible. I hoped in the past that there may was gonna be an event for Golf Clash or something. But that's not gonna happen. If it didn't happen in the past when the game was at most hype, it's not happening now. That would have been sweet. Meet up with people, play some games, stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna go max OP. I'm just gonna that, and then do that, and then that. See if we can't land this one on green now then. So I'm just gonna do there. Then we're gonna go more curl. We're gonna do there. Let's see. No. Needed more curl still. Oh, I wasn't that bad of a try though. Don't book a battle to me and you, but after a couple of years. You know, bro, like, as it is now, like, you have a good chance to beat me. I mean, you and many others are just on the same level, really. I mean, I might have, I do have more experience, and I might have a possibility to play maybe 1 or 2 shots better if I really put in the time. But other than that, there are so many people that are just on the absolute highest level. I mean, there is Ankit, and then it's the rest of us. That's just how the game is. I think the gap between hey Tom, the gap between like you see, the gap between those people that is below Ankit is just so small. Like, everyone can beat everyone essentially. The people that are like maybe the top 50 people may have, you know, on a good day being maybe 1, 2, 3 shots better than you know, if rank being 250, 500, something like that. But there are so many people that can be in the mix now that it's just yeah, there's so many people that can just be in the mix. What are you doing? Some crazy shit, Tom. Get in. Oh, that would have been so sweet. Can I, you know, you see here that on that green, if you just get the ball to roll down there, that's kind of like what I'm thinking. What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna do like, that's too much. So I'm gonna leave it. Nah. I can just do there. But it's not gonna play max plus 20. I'm gonna do like.
Listen, you pay monthly
Okay, so
fees for
it
a
is.
streaming app and a music app
So
and a
let's
fitness
do.
app and more money for
Right.
a bunch of other apps. That really adds up. So why not get YouTube Premium for just one price? It's like having all those and the entire world of YouTube uninterrupted. Your wallet will thank you. If
That's it.
wallet will talk. YouTube.
I should have just played the first one instead. Oh well. Nice. Always nice to have a goal, Alex. Always nice to have a goal, for sure. Yeah, you know, Tom, I like looking at your shot. If you just a little bit more left, I mean, that is. I would think that that's just gonna trickle down to the hole. I mean, this is definitely gonna be part 4 hole-in-one mania on this one. This could be quite fun. Alright, I'm gonna have one more go on this one. Of course, look a bit more detailed than the usual in Golf Clash ones, only of course with more sand, and this one's probably Yamal Dunes. Hey Sam. Yeah. I'm gonna try to match myself, just so I can get 2 looks. Let's see. There's lots of people out on there playing. I'll save. Let's play with him. Yeah, it definitely feels like they have been really trying to nail the details of the Pebble Beach thing. Now, if I'm using, that's gonna be needed with. Oh well. Just obviously just guessing. Let's get in now. Shit. Oh well. Let's do one more hole, then we're gonna. I mean, I would think everyone that do go out of their comfort zone, Jonathan, is gonna struggle based on what they otherwise do. Obviously, it's gonna take some time. So, but he has been doing stuff way in the past, and he did really well then too. But it's obviously not part of his routine to do so, and he's not forced to do so. But he's most definitely. Uh, and that's the thing. I think that differs Golf Clash from many other games. It's like other games, if you're really good on what you're doing, the community are kind of pushing and almost forcing you to stream, otherwise you're not legit. um I mean, it's so different here in Gold. It must be because there's so much more younger people playing other games, where we are obviously on the older scale of age, compared to like Fortnite and stuff like that. But it's almost like Riot. If it's a good player that is kicking everyone's ass, I mean, and that does not just apply on Anki, it applies on everyone that is really good at the game and winning all the time. Then people are somewhat like, okay, I mean, you know, you're good at the game, but you're not streaming, you're not showing yourself on camera, not showing what you're doing. I mean, therefore, you're not as good as others that are doing that. Again, it sounds like I'm just trying to make a point to, you know, someone is worse than what it is. Absolutely not. I'm just kind of just speaking in terms of how how I've been seeing conversations about that in other game forums, and it must, like, for me, it must be explained of the age, because here in Golf Clash there are very few people under the age of 18 that is playing. Like, I can just watch on my videos, there are very few people under the age of 18, and I think those people are more inclined to scream the word cheat rather than us older people, if we can call it that way. Call myself older people. But obviously, I mean, streaming is something that you should never do if you don't want to do. But if anyone is thinking about doing that, it's one of the most fun things there is, in my opinion. Hey Mad Max, why does my wind arrow look like that? It's because that you have a zoom in box that you can find on basically any device that zooms in to make me see the wind arrow better. Hey Russ, pick us out some winners. I don't understand that expression. Sorry. Sounds like we are on the horse track. Alright, we do another one. A short part 4. Can we do that? 10, maybe? No, it's... Let's do 10. Let's do that. Yeah, no worries. No way, I just rather ask than making an assumption of God. I'm not matching with myself there for some reason. Thank you, Josh, for matching, and thank you, Tom, as well, for matching. I don't know it was. I know it wasn't necessarily by purpose, but nice. So, okay, I'm just gonna blast this ball. Hitting perfect every shot though. See, like this is a par 4 where like we are not even not even trying, and we are by the green with a luminary. And like in a scenario like this, you could obviously like have to decide for what you want to do. Either you go with a max shaky needle like I did, and then you're up there, or you kind of go for a more controlled drive, and then you have a short time towards the pin. That's probably gonna be as easy to drop anyway. The difference playing live is you have to consider the viewers. You're playing 18 holes non-stop with very few practice. If you was not streaming, you would most definitely practice more. At least I did, Finners. I don't do that nowadays, but back in the day sounds like it's ages ago, but it's not. But going back like a year, maybe 8 months, I did practice a lot. I did practice every hole until I felt confident that I had put myself in the best possible spot to get myself a draw. I don't do that nowadays. I'm basically just relying on the fact that the shots we have are good enough, and I can then somewhat adapt with very little practice and hoping a little bit, which is wrong, is really wrong. And last tournament was like, I think I said that to you too, Finners. Like last tournament I did wrong. I did wrong in the sense of, if I'm going to play the weekend round, I'm going to have to do some sort of a practice beforehand. I normally do that. I normally play 3 accounts. I have 1 account before I go live on stream, and that helps me kind of do some practice in peace and quiet. Helps me iron out details that I needed to do, and then when I come to stream I can then go with less practice because I've already done the work. Now yesterday I never did the work, so I just went straight on, had 1 practice on hole 1, and then we just went full blast. And that was wrong of me. And if I do come to that point again, or I feel that's going to be the scenario, I'm probably not going to play the weekend round, because I'm not gonna waste people's time of their day when I'm not fully invested. I don't care if I shoot a 32, 24 or a 42. I don't care about the score, but if I'm not fully invested, because I was not fully invested yesterday, I cannot expect people to take the time of their day to come and see me play. And that was poor of me, because you guys that were here yesterday deserved so much better. At least having me being invested in what I'm doing, not just playing it through and hoping for the best. That's not how it works, in my opinion. That's not how it should work. Hey, tell me what's your thoughts on this new format. Don't really have much of an opinion of that yet, Nubs. Like, I'm not against it, but I'm not loving it. You know what I mean? Like, people like to have the 9-hole cup week, if we can call it that way, as like a relaxing and rest week. I understand that people that just go into a tournament and they're just pinging a katana or a titan or a kingmaker or whatever ball down the fairway and hoping for the best, they don't really care. But there is a large clique of people that do try their best in tournaments, and they are the ones that are pushing the tournament feature forward in Golf Clash, and they need to get allowed to be rested a little bit. I'm not talking about myself here. I'm talking about those people that do invest a lot of time and do play a lot of accounts and spend a lot of time. It is, in my opinion, important to give those players a little rest. And I don't think that's being done with this type of format. I don't think so. Gonna be very low scores in this tournament. Yeah, like the par 4s is gonna be, some of them is gonna be, at least this one that that I played against a couple of people on hole 4. That's gonna be, it's gonna be a lot of hole-in-ones there. I don't think it matters what type of wind we have there. It's gonna be a lot of hole-in-ones. I do think, like, some other holes as well. Let me just look at the yardage thingies. 43, yeah, hole 15, what's that? This one too. I'm not sure if we can kind of get that one, but that's a short one. Hole 13 is a short one. Like thinking about the par 4, hole 11 is a short one. And when I'm saying short one, I mean all of them are below 400 yards in distance, which is short. Hole 4 is only 334 yards, which is the shortest. Hole 3, which is this one. Unfortunately, the bunkers are put in away and the tee boxing put in away, so I don't think the only one is possible there. It's only 350. And then the first one is 402. So it's just a very, very short course. The par 3s are the ones where people are gonna miss. Par 5s are also where people are gonna miss. And then I think there are 2 or 3 par 4s where it's gonna be maybe a little bit difficult. The rest, so let's put it this way, half of the holes you're probably gonna expect yourself to get the drop on, at least on per default, especially if you do have a guide to help you out. And then the rest you're gonna have to fight a little bit for, in my opinion. Hey buddy, I think this is the first time since watching your streams that I have clearly got where you're coming from in explanation of the game. Are becoming more open in your body and soul. I think that I've been very open with everything in my life here on this channel. Maybe a bit too open sometimes. I'm not really sure what you're referring to, Chris. Was there something I said that? Please elaborate. I'm sorry if I misunderstand you. Cheers, Andy. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. Only one in golden shot. Thanks to your video. Thanks, Bob. Best luck. Nice, Ben. Great work. Yeah, if you haven't played golden shot, do that. Maybe not the best ball, but it's always nice to get a special ball that you will not be able to purchase, especially for those that are collecting. I mean, definitely spend your free shot and get a couple of balls at least. That's worth it. But guys, short and sweet stream. Thank you for hanging with me. I will be logging off and just chill for the rest of the evening, taking it a little bit easy, and just looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully, they are sorting out the bug with the replays, that the replays are weird. I hope this is just a general practice thing, that's where the issue is. But we will see after playing the whole first hole tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see on that one. Again, I mean, you appear to be giving a more... I'm trying to, Chris. I'm glad it's noticeable. I'm trying... I would say that that's probably that big downside of me, because sometimes I start talking and it may sound that I mean something negative, but I don't. Like the part when I was talking about that why the with streaming part, I didn't mean anything negative about that. I just tried to explain my experience with that type of topic. And why it's not common for people to ask for people to stream, at least not nowadays. So I don't mean anything negative. I can have very strong opinions, and but I don't mean bad things. I'm honest. I'm always trying to be honest, but not trying to be rude or cruel. That's not the point. Cheers, Nubs. Guys, thank you so much everyone for being here. For those of you that are watching this video afterwards, and also now, if you're looking for the Ultimate Tournament text guides, the more in-detailed guides for the Pebble Beach 18-hole Cup, we will be live together with our fellow guide makers in the other teams as well, doing some nice content for you all tomorrow. Hopefully that will be appreciated, and people will enjoy that. So qualifying round content tomorrow. Sign up on patreon.com/golfclashtommy if you're looking to try out our guides. And when it comes to the weekend round, we're doing final round content as well on this Saturday. So I will see you with that. Other than that, I will not be streaming anything this week. This is my last week with the kids, the whole week where they are free before they are going back to somewhat like, we can call it play school. It's not really school, but once August comes, they are at their mom's next week. So once August comes, then they're starting with that, and then everything is kind of schedule-wise back to normal. But so that's why this week I'm not. I'm gonna do the guide content, be part of that as I'm always. But there are. Then I'm going to be off as much as possible with the kids. So yeah, I will see you all the next time. Good luck in the tournament. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.